Hi there, welcome to the Gardens and Graveyard channel. My name is Charisma and today we're meeting in the garden and we're going to prune this shrub behind me. This is a flowering Himalayan honeysuckle and it blooms on new wood and it has been here since we moved in. We've cut it all the way down a couple of different times. We've worked with different methods of pruning, and what I've decided works best for our garden is selective pruning, which means I just go in and I cut out the oldest canes every year and then leave the new canes there to flower. I'll also check for any damaged, dead, or broken canes, as well as any canes that are growing directly into the middle of the plant, just to keep airflow going. So I have this one that's in the ground, and then I put a cutting, or maybe a handful of cuttings, in a big pot a couple of years ago, and it's doing fantastic. So it's on the other side of the garden down below here. So we'll go over there and do the same thing with that pot. That one will do a little bit of controlled size pruning, just because it's in a pot. So I want to, help it stay as healthy as I can. So you could see it's dormant. It doesn't have very many leaves on it, although it's getting all of its new growth, and it has a little bit of old growth. Up at the tips, you can see some of the leftover blossoms right here. So they have these like long 6-inch, this is, a dead blossom, but chain of blossoms with these berries in between each calyx. They're beautiful. It's one of my favorite flowering shrubs in the garden. So you can see how bright green this cane is, and this one's a little bit newer, so it's a little bit more spindly, a little bit thinner. This one will bloom this year. This one should bloom this year, but this down here where we have these dark woody canes, these ones can come out. Now you can see down here in the very bottom, they're all the woody canes. So I don't want to take them all the way out, but what I will do is take this cane to this new shoot and take out this piece here. So that's what I just kind of follow and see where the newest piece is and cut the old cane down to the newest piece and try to keep these ones, as long as they're not like growing in, like this one, this piece right here I'll cut off because it's going in towards the middle of the plant. In the past, we have been tying this to a fence that was right here because it gets really heavy in the summertime. So this year we're gonna have to come up with a different solution for that, maybe 4 stakes around that. We can just do a little tying up around that or something, I guess. Yeah, so we're just gonna get into it. It shouldn't take very long, I hope. I think that is about all that I'm gonna do on there. just sort of thinned out and ready for the next season. Now we're gonna go down right there where that gray white pot is and take care of the one that's in the pot. All right, so this is the baby. And it's been growing underneath this leaf canopy, doing pretty well for about a year, but it's a little bit congested. I just want to kind of clean it up a little bit. There we go. All right, well, it looks a lot less congested. I cleaned up all the dead stuff in the interior of the pot, did a little spin on it so it could start growing the backside, and we'll just keep spinning it and playing with it. We do need to take this limb off of this evergreen right there. And that's about it. So that is gonna be it for today's video. I just wanted to get that last little bit of shrubbery cleaned up for the spring. There's still a little bit of perennial cleanup here and there, not much, and not worth really like talking about because there's not much to see. There's no like big swaths of anything. Mostly what we're concentrated on now is getting some things planted that we've been hoarding. We've got a table full of shrubs and perennials that need to get put in the ground, so we'll probably take you along with us when we plant those out. I need to make a game plan. And then the other big project right now is weeding. It's spring and there's bittercress and buttercup everywhere. So that's like our main concentration right now. Other than that, we're expecting another 10 days of rain. So maybe a little bit more seeding. I have just a little bit more seeding left to do for the spring before we're done with that, so that we could just have a plethora of abundant, beautiful flowers for the summer. But I'm really excited to have those things done. The other really big project that we need to do is this escallonia, which is this giant shrub right there. We actually have to rent equipment to take care of that though. So that's gonna probably be maybe a summer project. We're actually taking that whole plant out because it's rotten, and we need a big chipper for it to do something with all that wood. And yeah, so in time we'll get there, but for now I hope that you're celebrating your life and you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.